So today's topic is a rather interesting one, and I've been meaning to do it for the longest time because I've heard all sorts of things, like so many things about what you can do to keep a man, what what a woman is supposed to do, how some people have said that the best way to keep a man, the best thing to do to a man to keep him is to do him and do him well. I laugh in Chinese. Today, I'm going to be telling you why sex cannot keep a man. And I'm going to be sharing with you a personal story, and then you'll be able to understand why I said that. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Loretta, and on this space, I have open, honest, authentic, heart-to-heart conversations on love, life, and faith. Before I get into it, I just want to know how you guys are doing. We're still battling COVID-19 pandemic. We're still on the lockdown here in Abuja, Nigeria. We are coping pretty well, I think. So how you guys doing? I hope you guys are coping just as fine. Remember to stay safe, remember to wash your hands, remember to maintain social distancing, and do everything that public health experts have advised that you should do. All right. Okay, so today's topic, interesting topic, why sex cannot keep a man. Sex cannot keep a man. And I'm going to say that again. Sex cannot keep a man. You know, many people just have this belief, like nowadays in our generation, especially ladies, that if you can give a man enough sex, that all what men want is sex. So if you can give him enough sex, give him sex whenever he wants it, give him sex however he wants it, then it will become easier for you to keep him. It's a lie, oh. Ashi, like they say in my language. It's a big fat lie. And I'll tell you a story, my own story. I used to have this boyfriend back then in the day that I actually did love him a lot. I was actually really in love with him, and because I also believed that the best way to keep him was to have sex with him, even though at that time it wasn't something that I wanted. I actually wanted to wait. I actually wanted to wait before having sex. Actually wanted to have sex within the confines of marriage. That was my plan. So but then when I met him, I actually thought, because I was living at that point, that was the in thing. It is still the in thing right now, but at that point, I thought it was normal, and I felt that was what I needed to do to keep him. And so I I I started doing my research on sex. I mean, so imagine a 16-year-old girl doesn't know anything, doesn't know so much, and then I'm beginning to experiment with sex, and then I found myself in places that I should not have found myself. And then before I knew it, I started to struggle with pornography, because of course if you're trying to feed your mind with a lot of it, to find out what's the latest with sex, you find yourself in porn sites, you find yourself in websites, places that all of these things are just, they're just out there. And then so because I was trying to seriously satisfy this boyfriend of mine, I found myself in those sites, and then I found myself struggling with pornography, struggling with porn addiction. And then I felt that, okay, now that I've learned all this game sex positions, that I'm gonna keep my man. And lo and behold, guy still cheated on me, not once, not twice, not three times. In fact, I don't even know how many times he cheated on me, because the 3, 4, 5 times that I found out were the times that I found out. So at that point, I just realized that, oh my god, I'm doing stuff that I know I'm not supposed to be doing, because I thought that this will keep you. I thought that this is what you want. Yeah, like, but then it didn't work. It actually didn't work. So what then? If sex can't keep a man, what then can keep him? Just follow me. First of all, before we get to what can keep him, I'll tell you what cannot keep him. I've mentioned sex. Another thing that can keep him is your looks. Yeah, I said it. Many women just believe that, oh, because I'm fine, I'm cute, I'm beautiful, I have it, I have it front, back, left, right, center, up and down, everything peng, 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 everything. Then there's no man born of a woman that would have me, that would, walk away from me because, of course, I'm fine. My dear sister, let me tell you something. That's a lie. Look, your beauty cannot keep any man. It can't. I'd say I don't know why many people feel like they can control another human being. That some of their inherent qualities can control another human being. So if God doesn't try to take over another man's free will, what makes you think that you can have control over another human being? Like, I mean, because you're fine. Are you the finest in the world? I've seen guys who have really beautiful girlfriends. Like this one, I've seen it live. In fact, there's this guy that I know. I know him very well. He has a very beautiful girlfriend. Like very, very beautiful girlfriend. And then this girl would come to the house, and then really beautiful hot girl come to the house, do stuff for him. They'll have all the sex in the world, like all the hot sex. How do I know? Don't ask me, I just know. And they'll have all the sex in the world, and the moment she leaves, another girl comes. What are we talking about? So she has the beauty, and the funniest thing is that the girls that he brings in, they're not even half as pretty as his girlfriend. Not even half as pretty as his girlfriend. I know that another guy who has a fiance and who is really pretty, really wonderful. She has an amazing personality. And then, sometimes she'll come over to his house and they'll spend time together, have all the sex, she'll cook all the food, do everything, all the chum 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 chum. They have earth-breaking, earth-shattering sex. And then the moment she leaves, he brings in prostitutes into the house. So what are we talking about? Will you say that it's because she's not pretty enough? No, now. It's not. It's not. So your beauty cannot keep a man. If you like, be endowed to the top, from the top of your head to the sole of your feet, your beauty cannot keep anybody. Okay? What else? I've said sex cannot keep a man, beauty cannot keep a man. Another thing that many people believe can keep a man that really cannot is food. I know they always say that how do they even put it? Like the easiest way to the man's heart is through his stomach, something like that. So if you know how to cook, well, you pound yam, you do this, you do that, you make if you can make all the types of soups that that cut across all the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. If you can do that, your man will never leave you. He will never cheat on you. Mama, lie. Big lie with capital letter L. It's a lie from the devil. That's not true. Cook all you want. Cook heaven and earth. Back to this story I was telling you about. So this guy, his girlfriend used to come and do all the cooking. She will cook. She will cook and cook well. In fact, in my own story, I used to cook. Even then as a student, I used to cook. In fact, my roommates be looking at me like, this guy you can't love. I use all my money to cook, all the money that I suffer to save. To cook, and then take it to this guy. He would eat. In fact, his friends would eat. They would even be hailing me, our wife. And I'm a good cook. Yeah, I cook pretty well. But even at that, he still went ahead to do what he wanted to do. He still cheated on me multiple times. So your food cannot keep anybody. It's not going to keep any man. If you like, be the best chef in town, cook all you want. Cook your heart out. Cook till thy kingdom come. It's not going to keep anybody. Okay? I know some people are already feeling, so if I can't do this one now, what then can I do? Don't worry, just follow me, I'll tell you. Just calm down, just follow me, I'll tell you what to do. So your sex can keep him. You like do monkey in the snake shadow, snake in the monkey shadow, diamond in the apple shadow, blooming orchid, or what do they even call that one? Do all the sex positions, hang on the wall, hang on the fan, hang on the floor, crawl, jump, hop, do whatever you want to do. It's not going to keep any guy. I said your beauty will not keep him. If you like, know how to do all the makeup in the world, know how to look flawless every single day, it's not gonna keep anybody. And then I said your food will not keep a man. It won't keep a man. Another thing that will not keep a man is your good character. I know some people just went like, oh my god, did she just say that? Oh Jesus Christ. Yes, baby. Your good character will not keep nobody. I know this sounds shocking, but it's true. You can be perfect. You can have an amazing, beautiful personality, but it won't keep a man. It won't keep him. It won't. If he wants to cheat on you, he's still going to go ahead and cheat on you. And in fact, he could even decide to leave you for someone who has a terrible character. A good character can keep a man. Does that mean that it's not important to have a good character? It is important. Now, what I'm not saying that these things are not important. What I'm saying is that don't think that because don't use them as your what's the word now? Should I say lifeline? But don't see them as a yardstick, or don't see them as the yardstick to measure whether or not you're going to be able to keep a man. Do you understand? A good character is not going to keep anybody. It's not going to keep a man. So it's good if you have a good character, great, awesome, but don't rely on it to keep a man. Do you understand? I hope you get the balance. Good. Another thing that cannot keep a man is your money. I've seen women that they just feel, oh, because I have money, all I have to do is spend on him, all I have to do is buy him gifts. Now, it's great to buy your man things, don't get me wrong. It's great to buy stuff for your man. It's great to treat your man right. It's great to, if you can afford it, splurge on him once in a while. Nothing wrong, nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But if you think that doing that is going to make him faithful to you, or if you think that doing that is going to keep him, you're so wrong, mama. You're so wrong, mama. Mama Sita, I'm sorry to break it to you, angel. You are so wrong. You're so wrong. So now, I'm sure you're wondering, okay, what then can keep a man? I'll tell you. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can't keep a man that doesn't want to be kept. Look, no matter what you do, you can have all the sex in the world. Give him sex today. In fact, give him three square meals sex. 3 square sex or whatever. Give him sex 3 times a day. Whenever he wants it, however he wants it, give it to him. If you like, cook all the food in the world. If you like, paint your face as much as you want. If you like, be the most beautiful person on earth. If you like, splurge him all you want, throw all your money, spend all the money on him, buy him all the finest things. If you like, have the best character in the world. You can't keep someone who doesn't want to be kept. It's as simple as that. So then, what do? You just nothing. Look, there's no point stressing yourself saying, how do I keep this man? How do I keep this man? Why are you stressing yourself? Don't even stress yourself. You can't keep anybody that doesn't want to be kept. The only thing that you can do, you can make yourself better. Yeah, you can work on yourself. You can do things to improve yourself, to improve on your skills. You can focus on your life. But if you're too focused and too fixated on what you can do to keep a man, you're just wasting your time. Now, does that mean that all men are unfaithful? No. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that you can't control another human being. So it is up to a man to decide whether or not he wants to be kept. You can't make that choice for him. We all have free will. We all have the freedom to choose what we want to do with our lives. So don't think that you can, just because of certain things that you can do, or just because you have money, or because of your good looks, that you can change someone who doesn't want to be changed. Do you understand? So but what you can do is to choose well. Do you understand? What you can do is to choose well. But then again, even choosing the best person doesn't guarantee that that person is going to stay, and doesn't guarantee that that person is going to be faithful to you. But to a reasonable extent, you can tell that, okay, I can trust this person. I can trust that this person will stay. I can trust that this person will be faithful to me. You get? So when you see a man who is naturally, when you see a man that's unfaithful, and then you decide to choose him, you know that he's a philanderer, you know he's a Casanova, you know that he follows anything in skirts. He has no self-control, and you just feel like, oh, because I'm hot, or because I'm very good at sex, because I'm beautiful, because I can cook, or because I can clean and do all of those stuff, that I'll be able to change him, that he will stay with me because of those qualities that I have. No, you can't keep anyone who doesn't want to be kept. This is what a lot of ladies fail to understand. You can't control another human being. So don't think that sex is going to keep that man. Don't even bother yourself. Don't even stress yourself about it. Don't do something that you do not believe in simply because you feel like that is going to keep him. Do you understand? Don't do it, because it might just backfire. So if you try to reach perfection, even if you're perfect, you will still not keep, you can't still keep anybody. So don't stress yourself. don't don't even stress your head about it. Yeah, so what you have to focus on is improving yourself, becoming better for yourself. Yeah, if you have a terrible character, work on your character. If you're not a very good cook, try and improve your cooking skills. If so, but don't do it because you're trying to keep anyone. I hope you're getting the balance that I'm trying to strike here. Don't do it because you're trying to keep anyone. Do it because that's the right thing to do. Do you understand? So don't misunderstand and don't misquote me. Yeah, so that's it for today. I just wanted to have, this is just supposed to be a very quick gist. If you have something else that you want to add to this, just leave me a comment in the comment section below. Maybe there's something else that you can do to keep a man that I don't know. But as far as I know, there's nothing you can do. But if you have something else that you want to add, or if you want to simply react to this video, leave me a comment in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. This has been fun. Don't forget to stay safe. I love you guys. Bye.